Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Matt Doolittle. In today's KSA Cares, we're discussing a very serious topic, water safety. With summer just a few weeks away, many families are traveling to waterfront destinations, so it's vital to know basic water safety before hitting the hotel pool or jumping in the ocean. Here to talk about it is Dr. Don Plumley. He's the medical director of pediatric trauma at Orlando Health's Arnold Palmer Hospital. So, Doc, why is it so important for families to prioritize water safety while vacationing this summer?
Drowning is really prevalent in kids, and it can just happen in a moment, and just a short lapse in attention can get a child lost. When you're on vacation, you're out of your element. You're not in your usual environment. You may not be used to being around water. You're at home with a pool, you're at the beach, you're on a river or lake. So you have to be ever ready to be able to respond and teach your children to not go near the water and to keep an eye on them unless someone's there with them.
Can you explain the ABCs of water safety?
So the ABCs are a fun way to remember kind of what to do to really promote water safety in your family. And the A is adult supervision. Most important of all of them, that when children are near water, you know, be in the water, even near the water, that they should be supervised. And it takes a dedicated person. You can't just say, I assume you're watching or you assume I'm watching. You really need to designate someone, much like a designated driver. And take turns. It's exhausting, it gets tiring. The B is for barriers, and this is important even when you're on vacation. If you're looking for a rental home or whatnot, you want to have a home that has a pool fence, safety alarm, locks on the doors, because just a moment a child can get away and get in the water and you don't even know it. And the last is classes, and these are important both for the parents and the children. Is the children should have swim lessons starting as young as a few months of age, but their ability to swim or even to flip over in their back or get to the side of the pool makes a world of difference. And the parents should learn CPR, so if the tragic occurs, that they can respond immediately, because every moment matters once someone starts to drown.
So what are the primary risks of drowning?
Usually the primary risk is a drowning isn't like you see in a movie or whatnot. It's not overly dramatic. A 1 to 4-year-old slips out a door, slips into a body of water, a hot tub, a pool, a pond beyond the house. So it's kind of this very quiet, insidious. It just happens really fast, and you need to really know if a child goes missing. The first thing you do is look for the body of water. Go look in the water, make sure the child isn't there. It could be a bathtub, it could be anything. So it's really important, if you're going to be near water, to be wary of the children getting in it.
And Doc, who is at the greatest risk for drowning in water activities?
So any of us are at risk of drowning at any age, but the most common is that at age 1 to 4. They slip in the water, they don't make a lot of noise, and they tend to just go under. The other group that we've seen more and more of is the special needs children, especially children on the autism spectrum, have about a 40-fold increased chance of drowning. So if there's a body of water nearby, you need to keep a close eye on that special group of children.
So how can families ensure everyone's safety during water activities this summer?
I think the best thing is just to have everybody in your group aware of where the children are and who's in charge of keeping an eye on them. You might discuss with the kids too, is to stay away from the water, don't go swimming by yourself, dress your kids in bright colors. Sometimes makes it easier to keep an eye on them. If you're on a boat, put a life jacket on, just like you'd wear a bike helmet or put on your safety belt.
Thanks, Doc. And for more info on water safety, you can head over to dailyflashshow.com.